So, I'm kind of dumb. You want to know why? Because I recorded an entire video and there was just talking and no video. Because I forgot to, do the capture thing. Anyways, welcome to the Nitra campaign. I'm doing a challenge for myself of sales only for movement. Why do you keep exploding randomly? What? Why? Why are you exploding? Why are you exploding? There's no reason for you to be exploding. You shouldn't be exploding. I don't know why it's exploding. Maybe it's the heartstone? But, I mean, this thing should be producing Okay. Where the frig's that heartstone? Let me get rid of the heartstones. Alright, heartstone's gone. Alright, cool. Anyways. So, this is my scout ship. It is a scout blimp. So the only movement it has is this sail and these little sails on the side. That's the only thrust it gets. And that's the only way it moves. The jet compressors inside here are just for adding power to the shield rings. This little scout ship is not very durable. It spectacularly explodes when I was testing it out, but it's got a little strategic antenna, and it helps scout out things. So, is it done building yet? Nope. Okay. Yeah, there's still a weapon to be built down here. This thing, I believe, has really bad detection, if I remember correctly. I mean, it's basically just these coincidence incidence rangefinders and this little visual camera that can't see backwards and forwards. And I believe that's basically it for detection. It's not a very good. I mean, it's not a very good fighting ship. It has a hard time fighting anything. Alright, now that it is done, let us release it from its tether. Yep. Yep. Let's get it out of there. Let's go E. There we go. Alright, now let's build our second ship. We need a resource ship. No. No selection. Alright. We're going to do resource supply. It's a big ship. Manually. There we go. Select resource supply, apply to selection, activate tractor beam. There we go. There we go. There's our ship. Now, this little guy. Let's go to resources. No. Creator. This is a creator of resources. This is a user. Keep full mats because we need more mats on this guy. Thankfully, it flies without materials. That's a good thing, but it's gonna need some materials. And the resource supply ship will also. It's gonna take a long time to build, but the resource supply ship is also a supplier. It needs to keep a little bit of resource. No, actually, it doesn't. Yeah, it needs to keep a little bit of resources on it, just in case it gets attacked. But for the most part, it should just resupply things. This thing's just flying around. Look at it go. 23 kilometers per or meters per second. It's a pretty good speed. It currently has no materials though. It's a user. Keep full energy. Let's see. Cargo. We're gonna just keep 20%. There we go. Actually, keep no materials. We don't need any materials as far as I'm concerned. There we go. Now this thing's got some resources. Alright. Alright, I'm going to teleport back to this thing. There we go. Oh. Maybe like 100. There we go. It's still got a lot of ways to go to be built. Let's see. Where's our detection on this bad boy? I want it to be full up on materials because it does not hold a lot of materials. So, before it goes anywhere. I'm not really sure how you capture anything. Once I get that done, I'll probably build Bumble after I get that ship done. This is basically just a resource ship. It travels just about as fast as that airship, but it's just a single sail and it's meant to hold resources. It's got some anti-air capabilities, but that's about it. You know, I'm kind of disappointed because I had a great intro. A great intro. Maybe I will just post the audio in there just for you guys to enjoy the great, the great video that I had made that is no more. It's a pretty big dish. Yeah, it's a pretty big dish. Yep. So yeah, this thing's doing its thing. Is my resource carrier built now? I think it's not even filled up on resources yet. Ugh. The logistics in Neater are well, it was a choice. How much storage does this thing have? Let's see. Doesn't really say. Yeah, it's fine. All right. Well, I'm going to come back later once we have a few more ships built and more interesting things are happening. Hey, welcome back. Guess what I've been building? Well, I mean, I built this, but I finally built this. This is Bumble. Bumble is slow. Bumble only goes 9 meters per second, but Bumble is big. Has big guns. Well, not really big guns. Has fast firing guns. It's quite durable. He's got no materials in him. He's got all sorts of shield projectors and things. All sorts of detection. Bumble's kind of like my back line. Basically, if things get through my scouts and such, Bumble's there just to protect the line, just to hold the line, sit there, be durable, and take a beating. Here's the generation, and yeah, I spent a lot of time decorating this thing. There's the applique armor. All sorts of other armor. It's all the same color. I should have probably made the wood the same color, but meh. The same pattern. Yeah. Let me show you guys. Go down here. You know, let's go in here. This is the little viewing platform of the Steam engine. And the AI is kind of everywhere. There's ERA everywhere, applique armor everywhere. This thing's really durable because of these things. These things absorb so much explosive damage, just absolutely insane how much they absorb. So, you know, the turret over here has got a bunch of those in it. Basically, if there's some free space in the turret or something like that, I've been putting ERA armor in it. It also helps when your turrets decide to explode. These things will absorb a bunch of the damage if they get destroyed by them. So that's pretty handy. Yeah. We're slowly getting resources up and going on this. Cool. Nothing is good. They're all good. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take you up here. We'll go into the command deck. There's some decorating to be done in here. Basically, this thing is probably my best ship I've ever built, the biggest ship I've ever built. It's so much decoration. I've put mimics in, put like little things. The thing's super slow, but I've spent a lot of time making it really nice. Super, super nice. Let me just jump down here. Oh, I jumped down here. Jump, jump. There we go. Okay. It's a little sticky. So this doesn't have a lot of ammo storage. Not a whole lot. You don't really need a lot. It's got a bit of resource storage. Not a lot. That's the resource suppliers for. Oh, why? Why? I hate it when from the depths. Come on. I hate when that happens. There's all sorts of stuff that I would rather not do. Anyways, I'll close that door. You can see more ERA and applique armor on the inside here. There's a layer of metal and then a layer of wood and then this. So basically, these absorb a bunch of the explosions once it actually get like breaches. And it helps protect things. We've got shield projectors. There's a bunch in this room because this is where most of the explosive stuff is. And we've got a bunch in here. Yeah, and we got another shield projector in there. The shield protectors are really good. Steam Engine is basically, because everything's based off of the sails, this is all the movement. I don't really have any. I could put a lot more shield projectors in this ship. When I say a lot more, like, just imagine a whole whack ton of shield projectors. Because like this generates is quite efficient and generates quite a lot of electricity. But currently I'm using basically none of it, since my power requirements are little to none at this point for the shield projectors. Like I could put probably like 50 more shield protectors on this ship and it'd be fine. This ship has a bit of an Achilles heel, which is the back. We've got 3 of the weirdest missiles you can imagine. Frag, explosive, EMP. They're all medium. 3 on either side, 6 of them, plus the double gun. It's 2-meter shells, 179mm gauge, and it shoots pretty quickly. It's got some visible tracer rounds. It does really well. It's kind of cool. Another cool thing is these detection things, they can see out forward. This decoration doesn't block line of sight for any detection. which is kind of nice. Can I jump? There we go. Up and out. There we go. Woo! I'm flying pretty high. And so this is the Bumble. It's slow. It's called that for a reason. It bumbles around. It's just a giant turtle of a build. We'll unleash the Bumble and let it do its thing. Let's see. Resources. We've got some resources on this bad boy. Why don't you have any materials? You guys are no mats here. Mats are here. You're a user as well. So those are my 3 ships, basically, that I'm gonna have in the game. I don't know why I can't get any materials on this guy. You're a user. I don't know how you use up so many. I don't know. I don't remember how this works. I haven't really played Neater before. I'm still trying to figure it out. I hope it's entertaining. Let's see. Resource supply, sail, blimp, scout, V2. I don't know what to do with this thing. Yep. Merge these forces into a fleet. There we go. Why can't this thing gain any resources? I really don't know what's going on with my sail blimp. Yeah, this is the flagship here. There we go. This thing's got lots of energy and stuff, but it's not supplying it to anything. Like, this thing could use some energy, and this thing could use some materials. You know, just fill it to 1%. There you go. 5%. There we go. Materials done. That one's filled up. Awesome. There we go. We got some action. This guy. Keep all materials you get. There we go. Fill the 1%. There we go. That's much better. Much better. I couldn't figure this. Filling up at lower. This thing doesn't really need a lot of resources. It has a lot of resources in it. So 1% of the storage is a lot of storage. So. Alright. We've got that going. And we've got quite a bit of time till the next meeting. We could declare war on things. Kind of waiting for these things to fill up. Why do you think you're okay? You're a ship. You're a ship. I don't understand why you guys think you're airplanes. You're not airplanes. Alright. Perfect. Now that they're all doing their thing, Can I just like take these guys out of play? How do I take these guys out of play? Yeah, pull these forces out of play. There we go. And I'll take them out of play just to make life easier. So they can stay put. There we go. I want this to be loaded up with materials before I head out. And let's build one more ship, and we want the Puffin. We're going to build the Puffin. The Puffin is... There we go. Yeah, we'll just construct the Puffin. The Puffin shouldn't take too long to build. The Puffin is basically the only airplane I have in the game, and it's the cheapest ship. We should probably build. Put that in. We're going to go down. Oh, hasn't built it yet. Yeah, I've got all the 3 stack of sails stacked up here, so it actually gets some decent speed. It is only like 21 meters per second. I think there's an upper speed limit cap with sails. I think it's 21 meters per second, which is kind of silly. I mean, you could probably go faster with bigger sails. I just haven't tried it. It seems to be where I end up with a not ridiculous ship. This thing has some grenade launchers on the side. It has, eventually they'll show up, but it has some simple weapons that can just kind of attack things. This thing here, and this thing there. AI, where's the AI here? Oh, yeah, right. I gotta remove these things. I gotta modify some things here. AI is back here. AI, we want